So hired on at Kwest, like I said, April of 2018. Talked with Matt for a little bit, and I mean, he made it very clear that there was going to be traveling, that I'd be away from home. Started out as laborer, worked my way up to crew lead, eventually foreman. It was great. When 2020 hit, my wife was diagnosed with autoimmune disease that causes her liver to start shutting down. It was a lot of weight on her shoulders, a lot for her to deal with. That's when we had made the decision together that, you know, maybe it was time for me to find a way to come back home. I found a job that allowed me to be home every night, Monday through Friday. Hired me in as a mechanic. I expected training, I expected anything. I'm not a mechanic. I'm a YouTube mechanic is what my kids call me. But it was sign a contract saying this is your position, this is your pay, this is your start date, and that was it. I was there for less than a year. Had an incident where a gentleman wasn't paying attention when he was on the forklift, and I was trying to give hand signals, and he dropped a 1,000-pound beam on my left hand, causing my index finger to explode out the side, and for my muscle and tissue to explode out the outside of my thumb on my left hand as well. So got 13 stitches and kind of just went about my business. You know, incident happens with Kwest. Kwest puts in procedures to make sure that it never happens again. I expected there to be some sort of toolbox talk when I came back, there to be some kind of training, some conversation. There was nothing said, nothing done. So I started looking for another job, and that's when I landed on the drilling rig. Worked there, same thing. I mean, the safety things just aren't there. You know, they hand you a hard hat, and that's the extent of it. And then you go out to some of these wells, and as you're standing over top of a well wrenching, you start seeing other people come out and bring a fan, set up a fan, and you go, oh, that's nice, you know, it's hot outside. And they're like, well, it's not to cool you off. It's because this well is known for having H2S in it, and we don't want it to blow up into your face because it'll kill you. So we're gonna turn this fan on and hook it to a generator and try and blow the gas away from you if it happens to reach the surface. I was led to believe that it was like the rest of the wells. I had the well completely opened up and had no clue that it was known for having H2S. Really questioning at this point, you know, is this the right move for me again? You know, is this what's going to be best for my family? Within 5 months of working there, it got to the point where we were about to do something dangerous. When I'd go to get my gear on before going and servicing a well, I'd text my wife, I love you. And it just got to be a lot for her. She couldn't stand the thought of a text message being the last thing that is ever said between the two of us. But after going through both of those jobs is when it just dawned on me. You know, I'm sitting there going through Indeed and looking at things, and I had gotten a text message from Mike Lutz. He follows up, you know, once a month usually. I was sitting there with my wife and we were talking, and I was like, maybe I should talk to him and see about, you know, going back to Kwest, and kind of made a joke of it with my wife just to try and get the feeling, you know, see how she reacted to it. And then she goes, yeah, I think, you know, that's a great idea. And I was like, really? It kind of threw me off. It's like, what? I was like, that was a fast answer. She goes, you were happy. She goes, you haven't been happy since you left. And that's when I text Mr. Lutz, asked if Kwest was still looking to hire. And he said, absolutely.